What if the walls of your home started whispering your darkest secrets, secrets you never told anyone? Imagine this. You're lying in bed, it's past midnight, and the world is silent, except for a faint whisper. At first, you think it's the wind, or maybe your tired mind playing tricks, but then it grows louder, clearer, words, your name, and secrets you've never spoken aloud. That's what happened to Emily Harper in a quiet little house in Devon, England, in the winter of 2023. This isn't just a story, it's a warning. Emily was 28, a freelance writer who'd just moved into an old cottage she found online. It was cheap, too cheap, she'd later realize. The first night was fine, just the usual creaks of an old house settling. But by the third night, something changed. She was typing late, her laptop glowing in the dark, when she heard it. A whisper coming from the wall behind her. At first, it was just noise, she wrote in her journal, which was found later. Like someone muttering in the next room. But then I heard my name, Emily, over and over. I thought I was losing it. She checked the house. Nothing. No neighbors close enough to hear. No pipes hissing. Just her, alone. The next night, it got worse. The whispers turned into sentences. Emily, you lied. Emily, you left him. She froze. These weren't random words. They were about her. Things she'd buried deep. The fight with her ex that ended in screams. The guilt she carried for walking away. She started recording it on her phone. The audio's out there if you search for it. Grainy, distorted, but real. You can hear the voices overlapping like a crowd trapped in the plaster. She posted it online asking for help. People told her to leave, but Emily didn't. She was stubborn, or maybe something held her there. By week 2, the whispers weren't just at night. They followed her, through the kitchen, up the stairs. One evening, she caught a full sentence. Emily, you can't hide what you did. That's when she noticed the walls. They were shifting, not crumbling, but rippling, like something was pressing from the other side. She called a friend, Mark, who came over. He heard it too. It's like the house is alive, he said, pale as a ghost himself. They tore at the wallpaper in the living room, desperate for answers. Underneath, they found scratches, names, dates, pleas for help, carved into the wood. One read, Margaret, 1892, it knows. Another, Thomas, 1956, forgive me. Emily stopped sleeping. She'd sit in the middle of the room staring at the walls, waiting. The whispers grew personal. Emily, you let her die. That one broke her. She hadn't told anyone about her grandmother, how she'd missed the signs, how she blamed herself. How could the walls know? The final night, Mark recorded her. She was screaming, "Leave me alone!" The video cuts off after 6 minutes. Her phone died or something stopped it. The next morning, Mark found the house empty. Emily was gone. Her journal was on the table, open to a single line. The walls don't just whisper, they take. No one's seen Emily since. The cottage is still there, up for rent again. Locals say they hear whispers sometimes, but no one stays long enough to find out. Search Emily Harper Devon Whispers online. Her recordings are still circulating. Maybe it's a hoax, maybe it's real. But tonight, when you're lying in bed, listen. What do your walls have to say? If you like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got more true horror stories coming your way. Tell me in the comments, have you ever heard something you can't explain?